Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It always seems impossible until it's done. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Overcoming poverty is not a task of charity, it is an act of justice. I never lose. I either win or learn. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. I dream of an Africa which is in peace with itself. One cannot be prepared for something while secretly believing it will not happen. We must strive to be moved by a generosity of spirit that will enable us to outgrow the hatred and conflicts of the past. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. Lead from the back, and let others believe they are in front. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. Peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. We must work together to ensure the equitable distribution of wealth, opportunity, and power in our society. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. In my country we go to prison first and then become president. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. It is wise to persuade people to do things and make them think it was their own idea. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. Only free men can negotiate, prisoners cannot enter into contracts. We must therefore act together as a united people, for national reconciliation, for nation building, for the birth of a new world. When people are determined they can overcome anything. I stand here before you not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people. You will achieve more in this world through acts of mercy than you will through acts of retribution. I am fundamentally an optimist. To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Reconciliation means working together to correct the legacy of past injustice. Let freedom reign. The sun never set on so glorious a human achievement. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. courage is not the absence of fear, it is inspiring others to move beyond it. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. We can change the world and make it a better place. It is in your hands to make a difference. There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. Our human compassion binds us the one to the other, not in pity or patronizingly, but as human beings who have learned how to turn our common suffering into hope for the future. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. I detest racialism, because I regard it as a barbaric thing, whether it comes from a black man or a white man. Let there be work, bread, water and salt for all. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. I had no epiphany, no singular revelation, no moment of truth, but a steady accumulation of 1,000 slights, 1,000 indignities, 1,000 unremembered moments. I have walked that long road to freedom. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. The true character of a society is revealed in how it treats its children. The struggle is my life. I will continue fighting for freedom until the end of my days. The names of those who were incarcerated on Robben Island is a roll call of honor. It is not the kings and generals that make history, but the masses of the people. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to see realized. But if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. I was made, by the law, a criminal, not because of what I had done, but because of what I stood for, because of what I thought, because of my conscience. When a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace.